Hello from Woodland Power Products, and thank you for your recent Cyclone Rake order. You've made a great decision, and you're going to love the years of easy property care the Cyclone Rake will give you. This short video will help you prepare for the arrival and first use of your Cyclone Rake. We know you'll want to put this great tool right to work. So here are a few things to expect, as well as some tips to get you up and running quickly and safely. Your Cyclone Rake ships via freight with ABF, arriving together on one secured pallet. You'll receive a tracking number, called a Pro number, so you can follow your shipment as it travels to your local ABF terminal. Once it arrives, ABF will call to schedule delivery. The pallet is delivered using a lift gate, typically right to your garage door, assuming that is accessible. Note that you can choose to be home to receive delivery. However, a signature is not required. Fewer handling steps also mean less chance of damage, helping ensure your Cyclone Rake arrives safely and ready to go. Now, the actual number of packages you receive will depend on the number of accessories you ordered, but no matter what you ordered, please make sure you look for the box with this label on it. We call it the owner's box, and it contains your owner's manual. All complete Cyclone Rake orders will be a mix of larger and smaller boxes. The larger packages will contain the engine and blower unit, which is fully assembled, the chassis unit, and the collector unit. The smaller packages will include the deck hose, the hitch, the wheels, and a mower deck adapter if you ordered one. Remember, look for this sticker and open your owner's box first. The Cyclone Rake will come with one of the best assembly manuals you've ever used. We've spent more than 27 years perfecting it, so simply follow the manual and you'll find the process is very easy. Typical assembly time is about 2 hours, and in your manual, you'll find lots of helpful QR codes you can scan with your smartphone to see videos of each step of the assembly process. Now, before you get started, you'll need some basic tools to assemble and service your Cyclone Rake. These can be found at any hardware store if you don't already own them. And to make this easy for you, we've attached a file which lists the tools you'll need for the assembly. Just open the file, print out your list, and you'll be ready when your Cyclone Rake arrives. A key difference that sets the Cyclone Rake apart is how it attaches to the back of your tractor. You see, we use a dual-pin hitch rather than a single-pin hitch. This creates a solid connection to the back of your tractor and lets us use the straightest and shortest length of hose possible. And because you have that dual-pin hitch, your new Cyclone Rake will follow exactly where your tractor goes. We like to tell everyone that once it's hooked up to your tractor, it will feel more like driving a bus instead of driving a tractor trailer. Here's a couple tips for your first use. Once your Cyclone Rake is attached to your tractor or ZTR, the first thing you'll want to do is find an open area of your property and take it for a spin. This will give you a feel for what it's like to tow the Cyclone Rake behind your mower. Take some left turns and some right turns. Go around in a circle and take a couple looks behind you to see how the Cyclone Rake follows. Remember, with the Cyclone Rake attached to your mower, you now have a much longer unit, so you'll need more space to make those turns. With a little practice, you'll find it becomes very easy to plan your turns to go around trees and any other obstacles. Now, if you have hills on your property, be sure you're going straight up them and straight back down. Going side to side on a hill with the Cyclone Rake or anything else attached to your tractor can create an unsafe tipping hazard. When it's time to unload your Cyclone Rake, you can easily back up to your compost site and never worry about jackknifing. Why? Because, well, that's right, the dual pin hitch. It makes jackknifing impossible. Once again, the Cyclone Rake will follow exactly where your tractor goes, making unloading very easy. When you reach your compost site, simply turn off your mower and Cyclone Rake. Disconnect the buckles at the back of the collector, open the back flaps, then disconnect the latches at the exit chute and tilt the Cyclone Rake up and lock it in place. The debris will fall right out when you drive away. Now we know you're excited to put your Cyclone Rake to the test, but please try not to overload the collector unit. If you do, You may find that the material won't flow as easily, so you may have to pull some material out to get it flowing. But don't worry. It will only take you a couple uses to get accustomed to filling up the collector unit without overfilling it. Thanks again for your purchase. At Woodland Power Products, we are committed to your satisfaction. If you have any questions or need support, please contact us via phone or email, and we'll show you how customer support is done by one of the best small companies in America. Enjoy your new Cyclone Rake.